Hello there. Today I'd like to introduce you to a young lady called Sarah White, who is the fundraiser for a very, very good charity called the Dame Vera Lynn Trust. Hello Sarah, welcome,
Hello.
welcome to Felixstowe TV, and you're going to tell us about this wonderful trust that you work for. Now, the Dame Vera Lynn Trust, what exactly does the Dame Vera Lynn Trust do?
Well, the Dame Vera Lynn Trust is a school which is based in Sproughton in Ipswich, and we support babies and children under the age of 5 who have cerebral palsy or any other disability that affects their motor learning skills.
Right.
So anything that affects their physical development.
All right, well that's a fantastic thing to do in the first place. Now you're the fundraiser for the Dame Vera Lynn Trust for this school. Yeah?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
You are? So how much do you need a year to run this charity? Do you know how much it costs to run?
Yes, at present we support 22 children, and it costs approximately £7,500 per child per year to access our services, which are all provided totally free of charge.
Wow, that is absolutely fantastic, isn't it? You know, not a lot of support goes that way. Yeah. So you're from babies to the age of 5.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we take children from birth up to the age of 5. So the younger we can get the child to the school, the better, really, because the younger they are, the more chance there is to help them develop. Yeah.
The disabilities that these children have, are they the most severe? Do you take the most severe cases where people are,
Thank you.
Thank you, Alison, where they can't do much at all? Or do they have to have some mobility and in their lives?
Yeah, it's a good question. We take all different kinds of children with differing disabilities. Our title does say the Dame Vera Lynn Trust for Children with Cerebral Palsy, but it is slightly misleading because we do take children who have been diagnosed with cerebral palsy, and that can be mild to moderate or more severe.
Yeah.
We do take children with other disabilities. For example, we have Down syndrome children, or children that may not have had a diagnosis, but we can help. The groups, the children attend the school for one session a week, and that's 2.5 hours long, which is quite a long time for a young child. So they do quite a lot in the sessions. And the groups at the school they're split into abilities and not age. So the children learn at the same pace as the other children in the class. So they might not be the same age, but they have the same sort of stage in their development. And then once the children progress, they can move on to a different group.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's a wonderful job you do. Now, obviously, the teachers, do they have to have is there a teaching qualification for doing this work, or is it just a group of volunteers who are passionate about what they do?
We do have teaching staff at the school. The head of the school is Alison Stonham, and then we have a team of teachers there as well. The principles at the school we use are principles of conductive education, and all the teachers at the school have had training in that particular area.
Yeah. So it must be obviously great for the kids, but what about the parents? It's an awful task for the parents, isn't it? You know, they're under terrific strain with these children, aren't they? So do the parents get sort of a respite whilst their children are with you? How do you look after the parents as well?
Yeah, the school is unique in that way, I suppose. The parents are a really important part of what we do at the Dame Vera Lynn Trust. It is really a school for parents. The sessions each week, the parents or carer are always with the child, so they're helping with the children during the sessions. So it's really to teach the children everyday living skills, how to dress themselves properly, how to eat properly, how to sit safely and gain more independence. But it's also to teach their parents how to teach their children the skills that we do in the classes, and then when they go home, they can do a similar thing at home. but it is a really good support network for the parents. So during the sessions, obviously the people that are in there have got similar problems, they can talk to each other, and it is a really big support for the parents.
Sounds a wonderful job that you're doing. Now, when children get to the age of 5 then, do they then move on to the mainstream schools, or obviously you just don't drop out the system at the age of 5, do you?
No,
where do they go from 5?
What happens is when a child's given a place at our school, they could be as young as 6 months old. Their place is theirs until they need it, so it could be until they reach the age of 4 or 5 when they go on to school. A lot of the children at the school would go on to a dual placement, so they could go to a special school for a couple of days and mainstream school for the other days. Some of the children go into mainstream school.
So by the time they actually do that, then hopefully they'll have some skills that they've learned from themselves.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important what we do, because there isn't another school similar to ours in the area of Suffolk at all. We do take children from all over Suffolk, and some of the families even travel from as far as Essex each week to attend because of what we do.
Yeah, so is the Dame Vera Lynn Trust then, is it, it's local to Suffolk, is it? It's not a countrywide thing?
It isn't a national charity. We have a school in Broughton in Ipswich, and we're linked to a school based in West Sussex, which is a much larger school to our school. They support 65 children.
Yeah, well, that's good. Okay, so I understand that you're going to promote now a function that you have on here in Felixstowe in the coming weeks, yeah? So
yes.
Tell me about it. What exactly is it that you've got going on?
We've got a lovely event coming up on the Friday the 13th of December at 7 o'clock, and that's at Felixstowe Conservative Club, and it's Suffolk Constabulary Choir are going to be performing for us, and it's a Christmas concert, so it'll be a nice lead up to festivities a couple of weeks before Christmas.
I've heard this choir before. I've seen them around town a couple of times, and they are actually very, very good at what they do, considering their. I shouldn't say that, considering they're policemen. That's probably a totally wrong thing to say.
Yeah, a lot of the members of the choir are retired policemen. They do a lot of work for charity, so we're really lucky that they've decided to help the charity. But they are very good. There's 20 people in the choir, so it's quite a big choir, and the event will be able to participate. They're going to hand out some sheets with the carols on so everybody can sing along, so it'll be a really nice event.
Absolutely. Okay, so it's Felixstowe Conservative Club.
Yes.
It's on Friday the 13th, which I hope is not going to be a bad omen.
Hopefully not.
And it's at 7 o'clock in the evening. Now, if we wanted tickets, first of all, where do we get them, and how much are they?
Tickets are just £5 each, and if you'd like to book to come along, you can contact myself at the office on 01473 857 678, or you can email me at Sarah, SARA, .white@dvltrust.org.uk.
Okie dokie, well, that's fantastic. We will put this up on our website for you, and we will obviously edit this video and promote it as best as we can. Can people get tickets actually from the Corn Club?
They can't, unfortunately. They weren't able to do that for us. So if you would like to come along, please get in touch with myself. You can pay over the telephone with a debit card or send a cheque, or if you know you're going to be attending, just please let me know and you can always pay on the door.
I was going to say, can you pay on the door?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Well, it sounds a very worthwhile charity that you're doing. I know it is because I've come across it before.
Thank you.
And good luck in what you do. I know that it's a very hard job fundraising for charities. I do it myself, and we'll definitely get this promoted, and I'll get it on the radio for you as well.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks
thank you
very
very much, Sarah, for attending, and please come along to see this choir and support Sarah in her good and sterling work. Thank you.